Did you know that Robert Schumann, one of the greatest composers of the Romantic era, began his career not as a composer, but as a law student? Yes, you heard it right. Born in June 1810 in the small town of Zwickau, Germany, young Robert was initially more interested in books than in music. He loved literature and had a dream of becoming a poet or a novelist. Robert's father, August Schumann, was a bookseller and a publisher. He nurtured Robert's love for literature by filling their home with books. His mother, Johanna Christian, was an accomplished pianist and singer. She instilled in Robert a love for music that would eventually become his life's passion. But life took an unexpected turn when both his parents passed away. The loss of his parents deeply affected Robert, and it was during this period of emotional turmoil that he turned towards music for solace. Attending law school in Leipzig and Heidelberg, Schumann kept his musical interests alive. He took piano lessons from Friedrich Wieck, a well-known piano teacher whose rigorous methods honed Robert's skills. However, it was not all smooth sailing. A hand injury, likely caused by a mechanical device he used to strengthen his fingers, ended his dreams of becoming a concert pianist. But every cloud has a silver lining. The injury forced Schumann to abandon his ambitions as a pianist, but it opened a new door for him. The world of composition. He began to pour his heart and soul into composing. His compositions were deeply emotional, often reflecting his personal experiences and feelings. His music was an extension of his personality, passionate, intense, and deeply romantic. Schumann's journey from a law student to one of the most celebrated composers of the Romantic era is a testament to his resilience and passion for music. His life teaches us that sometimes our greatest setbacks can lead us to our true calling. So, an unfortunate accident led Schumann to find his true calling, composing music. Now that we've seen how Schumann found his path to music, let's delve into his works that have mesmerized audiences for centuries. Robert Schumann was a prolific composer, creating a vast array of compositions that spanned different forms and styles. The 1830s saw Schumann at his creative peak, particularly in the realm of piano music. He composed pieces like Carnival, a dazzling kaleidoscope of musical portraits. Each movement in Carnival represents a character or an idea, showcasing Schumann's innovative use of music to express complex emotions and narratives. As we move into the 1840s, Schumann turned his hand to orchestral works. His Symphony No. 1, also known as the Spring Symphony, is a testament to this period. It's a piece that captures the spirit of renewal, the joy of life reawakening after the long winter, echoing the optimism and positivity that characterized the Romantic era. Schumann's later works, however, took on a markedly different tone. One such piece is Dichter Liebe, a song cycle that delves into themes of love, longing, and loss. It's a poignant exploration of the human heart, a theme that was central to the Romantic era's ethos. Schumann's music was not just about beautiful melodies. He was a pioneer in using music to evoke emotions, to tell stories. His compositions often contained literary and autobiographical elements, adding layers of meaning to his music. He was also known for his innovative techniques, such as his use of cyclic form and thematic transformation. His contribution to the Romantic era of music was significant. He was one of the composers who truly embodied the spirit of the era, using music to express deep, personal emotions. His works were filled with passion, pain, joy, and a deep love for life. They reflected the tumultuous nature of human emotions, something that was central to the Romantic era. Schumann's music, filled with deep emotion and innovative composition techniques, was indeed a beacon of the Romantic era. Behind the genius of Robert Schumann was a life filled with love, struggle, and eventual tragedy. Love was a significant part of Schumann's life, and it took the form of Clara Wieck, an accomplished pianist and the daughter of his piano teacher. Their love story was not without its hurdles, as Clara's father vehemently opposed their union. Yet their bond proved stronger than these adversities, and they married in 1840, a union that would last until Robert's death. Their relationship was a fusion of love and music, where each influenced the other's work profoundly. Clara was not just his wife, but also his muse, his critic, his champion. She was instrumental in shaping and refining Schumann's music, and she continued this role even after his death, tirelessly promoting his works. But the symphony of their lives was punctuated with the dissonant notes of Schumann's mental health struggles. He battled severe bouts of depression and auditory hallucinations, which progressively worsened over time. In 1854, in a fit of despair, Schumann threw himself into the Rhine, a suicide attempt that led to his admission to an asylum. His final years were spent in isolation, away from his beloved Clara and their 8 children. 2 years later, in 1856, Schumann passed away, leaving behind a legacy of extraordinary music and a grieving family. His death was a tragic end to a life that was as intense and passionate as his compositions. Despite the tragedy, Clara ensured Schumann's music did not fade into oblivion. She devoted herself to keeping his legacy alive, performing his works in concerts across Europe and educating the next generation of musicians about his music. Today, Robert Schumann's compositions continue to resonate with musicians and music lovers alike. His works, filled with passion, emotion, and a deep understanding of the human spirit, continue to touch the hearts of many. His life might have been marked by struggle and tragedy, but his music transcends these hardships, reminding us of the enduring power of love and art. Though Schumann's life was marked by struggle and tragedy, his legacy lives on in his music, continuing to inspire and touch the hearts of many. Robert Schumann, a law student turned music virtuoso, a romantic composer whose life was as dramatic as his compositions. From his humble beginnings, Schumann's passion for music led him to abandon law and dive headfirst into the world of composition. He was not just a composer, but a musical poet, painting vivid pictures with his melodies that resonated with the spirit of the Romantic era. His love for Clara, his wife and muse, was a central theme in his composition and life, creating a poignant narrative of love and madness that echoes in his music. Despite his tragic descent into mental illness, Schumann's legacy remains strong. His compositions, teeming with emotion and creativity, continue to be celebrated worldwide. His life, as tumultuous as it was, serves as a testament to the power of passion and the human spirit. A man of deep emotion and unbridled creativity, Robert Schumann continues to captivate us, reminding us of the power and beauty of music.